welcome back to another video of Paradox0398, and in this video we're playing Roblox Car Crushers 2, and they just added a brand new update. It just came out with update 33. Now, before I get into this video, I'd just like to point out this shirt that I am wearing right now. This Halloween shirt kind of has like a pumpkin face on it, or jack-o'-lantern face. But anyways, this shirt you can only get through October 31st, aka Halloween 2021. It is a limited shirt. It will never be coming back. So if you want to get this, it's only 25 Robux in my Roblox group, which is linked in the description down below. So if you want to get a limited time shirt that nobody else is ever going to be able to get after Halloween this year, then be sure to go to my Roblox group, linked in the description. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. Now, this is a massive update because normally Car Crushers 2 updates about once every month or so. They haven't updated for, I think, two and a half months now. So they definitely added a lot, and this update has a lot to do with racing, I guess, and car performance and whatnot. So speaking of which, I guess let's just go ahead and get straight into it. First of all, they've added 4 new cars, like they always do. Well, almost always anyways. First up, the Mazda RX-7, which is pretty cool looking. It's decently fast. And it's a Mazda RX-7. How unexpected. There's not really much to say here, I guess, but they did a good job with it, as always. And you can see, actually, right there, a little spoiler for what is to come. Well, not what is to come, I mean it's already here, but what I'm about to go over, this is part of it. Next up, the second car that they have added, the Subaru Sarubi, excuse me. They had to change the name of it from Subaru to Sarubi because of copyright reasons. So the Sarubi FTRXI, it's a Subaru. Well, this is actually pretty fast, faster than I expected it to be anyways. So that's the, let's see, what's it called again? The Sarubi FTRXI. Sarubi. That's actually really funny. I wonder if they made it funny like that intentionally. Okay, car number 3 that they have added, the Porsche Panamera Turbo S. This actually looks kind of cool in my opinion. Let's give it a quick test drive. Actually not too bad. Pretty fast, easy to steer. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good car. I like this. I also like how it looks. I like how these cars look IRL. Or how this car looks IRL. But they also did a great job of modeling it too. And last but not least, at least of the cars that they have added, car number 4, the EXR Xtimo. It kind of looks weird. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be looking at here. I don't think this is a real life car. Maybe it is, and I'm just stupid. But this, look at that. This spoiler kind of looks like it's on backwards in a way. Here, let me go out to where there is light so that you can see better. Yeah, this is, for being as expensive as it is, this is a very fast car, of course. Yeah, but look at the spoiler. It kind of looks like it's on backwards, because most of the time spoilers like have that arrow pointing forwards. This one is kind of pointing backwards. Weird looking car, I must say. Definitely not my favorite design, but interesting nonetheless. So while I'm out and around the map, I might as well show off some of the new things, some of the other things. Well, not some of, all of the other things that they have added. First, I should probably mention that you notice in the dealership here how there's different like numbers. So I mean letters by each vehicle here. That is let's see, what do they call it? They call it a race class to each of the cars. So you'll see E, F, D, E, F, actually, C, you see B. Over here you get X, which I'm pretty sure is the best one. A, So I'm not sure exactly how it works. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. But basically, different cars have a different race class, like a race tier. Yeah, you can see it right here, race class 106, X, whatever. Yeah, there's an A. I'm not going to go too into detail about it. I'm basically just going to read off of the change log, besides what I have already gone over, of course. So they have added 6 new race tracks, including drag races, stunt race, and more. You can now earn credit prizes for winning a large race. And they've added special race competitions, which can give up to 300 credits and large money amounts for winning, even higher than the Energy Core self-destruction sequence, you know, escaping that. The race menu is now a full-screen interface with camera effects and music. There is now a vehicle selection before a race starts, and you can vote on the maximum race class for a race. So I suppose that, you know, when you go to start a race, you can actually pick your vehicle rather than, you know, damaging your vehicle on your way to the racetrack, and then you start with a damaged vehicle. They have added an option to invite players to a race, and with that they've also added a setting to disable race invites from other people. They've added special music while racing. I don't know what the music is, but wouldn't it be funny if it was just something like elevator music? Just do while you're racing. They have added a new interface while racing in the corner rather than the center. They've added 4 new race hubs around the map. They've added arrows on the ground that show where a race goes. They've added new stunts and driving paths to the stunt park. They've redesigned the mountain road and added race obstacles. Many cars now have more downforce at high speeds due to a change in how handling is measured. I suppose that has something to do with the race class thing. They have increased the maximum player count of the dirt track race. And finally, they have nerfed, aka, you know, made it worse, nerfed the stock acceleration of the Arturo Glacera, if I said that right, and smaller adjustments to other cars. As I said, I'm not going to go too much into detail about all of this, but mainly, you know, some UI changes with the racing, and it's now full screen, and they now have music in the background, but also, you can see that there's many new areas for racing. So for example, this is one of them. They slightly changed the track up here, or the map up here, I should say. Here's a new racetrack that wasn't there before. This now, you know, ramps over there, and that's another part of a racetrack. One of the cool parts about this over here is that they actually made this so that you can either go up this ramp like it was before, or you can kind of like go up it like a curve there, which is kind of cool. We've made this ramp a little bit smaller, and now it's like turned this way at like a 45-degree angle almost, rather than just straight on. Those are a couple of the changes with the stunt park. There's a couple more I can show you. Like over here in that stunt race, you can actually go in through here now. I've noticed that you can pretty easily get stuck in little curved areas like that, because with Car Crushers 2, unlike other games with, you know, nice car physics like Jailbreak, it's really easy to get stuck on things. But anyways, yeah, so this is pretty cool. This is definitely different than what it was before. And then this racetrack actually involves you going up this ramp and ramping over it. Obviously, you damage your car in the process. They haven't really changed the original racetrack at all. I don't think they have changed it at all, as a matter of fact, besides the UI changes. But this was the original racetrack that they first added. And then if you come over to the mountain over here, you see at the bottom of it, there is this racetrack, which, what, does it have its own name or anything? No, it's just some random racetrack here that you can race, of course. Yeah, the island tour. So I assume this goes like around the island or something like that. And then you come up the mountain and you can see that these little border, like ramp things, weren't here before. And I don't think they were down there either. So I can imagine these being, I guess, kind of nice for a race because you bump into them rather than falling down the mountain and wasting your time. But also, I never really race in Car Crushers 2. I'm almost always in a private server, or even if I am in a public server, I'm not racing with other people, so I can see how this would be annoying, just driving around the map and just crashing into that accidentally. But you can see here is another racetrack, the mountaintop racetrack, so I assume that's just around the mountain. Speaking of which, around the mountain has some, you know, borders here as well, so some there, some up here. They still have the ramp up here, which just takes you straight into the water, which is, I guess, nice that they kept that. That's kind of fun to ramp off of sometimes. There may have been another racetrack or 2 or 3 or 20 that I missed, but they've changed the map a decent amount, and they've added just a whole ton of racing stuff. Just a racetrack everywhere. I mean, look, there's 2 within like 1,000 studs from each other. Also, you can go up here now too, which is cool. And again, with this curve here, it's really at a high angle. It's like a 45-degree angle, pretty much. And so I can see cars getting stuck on this, which, speaking of which, if any mod or developer of Car Crushers 2, please add the thing that I suggested over a year ago on the Car Crushers 2 official forum, which was changing suspension height. Maybe you could have like a button over here you could press to make your suspension go up or down, or something like that. And you can see that they've actually widened this out a little bit just to prevent, you know, wider vehicles from getting stuck on the, you know, curvature of it. And I think, oh no, there's one more that I think I'm missing. Maybe not one more, but there's one more that I can think of that I know I'm missing. And that is on the runway, actually. If you come right over here on the runway, you can see right here is another kind of race kind of thing. I don't think this is an actual like user interface, you know, race that you can race with other people. I'm pretty sure this is maybe just like a thing you just do just with your friend, I guess. You just go to the finish line. And I think there's another one down here too. Yeah, there's like another, yeah, it's down here too. They both say finish. So maybe it starts over on like this end and then goes over there. Or maybe it could be like maybe it's like a big loop around the whole runway, so it's like a big oval loop, and it comes and loops around here and goes over there, and then, you know, around there and back over here. There's another finish line right here. Basically, in all, this update is really just racing centered, and a lot of what they've done is just change the map. They haven't really changed the map, but they've just added a whole bunch of racetracks to the existing map, basically. But yeah, I think this update is okay. I think that they went a little bit overkill, and I don't mean to be judging what, you know, the developers of Car Crushers 2 have done. I love this game. I love the developers of this game. They've done a great job with everything, of course. But I feel like they went just a little bit overkill on the racing and racetracks kind of thing. Because now, pretty much everywhere you go on the Car Crushers 2 map, there's a racetrack within 100 studs from you. And by the way, actually, let me just check right now. Oh yeah, so here's part of that new UI. So I can change my vehicle here, set the laps. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Okay. Okay, so this is actually checkpoint. Wait, did it just say checkpoint miss?
Yeah, so I'm editing now, and you can actually see here, it did say checkpoint missed, even though I went right in between the 2 green flags. So, I'd just like to say, screw you, Car Crushers 2. I did not miss that checkpoint. I went right through them. And I don't care what you say or what you think, because you're wrong. I did go through that checkpoint.
Oh my gosh, I suck at racing. I don't want to go down this too fast, otherwise I'm just going to ram right off of it. I almost did there. Oh, this is gonna involve going over this ramp, which I don't know how well this is gonna work out for me, but hey, I did it. And I flipped over. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's all gonna be just fine. Okay, I think I'm almost finished at this point.
Yeet.
Oh my gosh. Checkpoint missed. I wonder why. It's almost as if I just flew right the frick over it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I accidentally respawned. Well, I guess that's a good point to end the video. Yeah, I can definitely see me and my friends screwing around on this. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like they went a little bit overkill. But I still think it's pretty cool what they've done. And I love the new UI that they have added too. So. Oh, and I didn't hear any of the new music because I have my music turned off because it's probably copyrighted. And we don't do that here, so. Well, yeah, that's about it. If I missed anything or you have anything else to say, please tell me in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for them to add anything in a new Car Crushers 2 update, you can go to the link in the description down below to the Car Crushers 2 official forum, where you can post your own ideas of new cars that they can add, new UI that they can add, you know, new ideas in the game, a new map maybe, a new map design, literally anything you can put on there. Just like I did with that changing suspension height post. So yeah, just just gonna say it one more time really quick. If you want this shirt, it's a limited time item. You can only get through October 31st, aka Halloween of 2021. So if you want it, then go to my Roblox group, which is linked down in the description below. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video when I upload one. And as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video, everybody. Goodbye.